You are now tuned in to In the Mix with Millie. This is your host, Millie C. Welcome very much. Welcome. Today I'm gonna be giving you guys an introduction. Well, for starters, happy 420, happy Stoner Day to my people. Um, today's this is the beginning. Let me start there because I don't want to get too sidetracked. This is the beginning of a new venture for me and hopefully growth and laughter and a community to feel safe in for the rest of you all. This has been on my mind very heavy for, I'd say, almost a year now to start this podcast because I like to talk, and y'all will realize that I go on little rants and all of the above. I like to talk, but I used to shy away from it as a child, up until my late teens, I'd say. Up until like the past 2 or so years, I shied away from talking and just being in the limelight and people paying attention to me. But now I realized that this is a gift that I should share. Like, as I'm learning things into my adulthood and growing and dealing with growing pains, because they will come, in case you didn't know, they do show up. Um, I realized that this is something I have to let the world know about, especially my age group, my peers, people my age, like that early 20s, late teens age group. They don't give us enough credit, but we be going through it, y'all, like so heavy sometimes. And I'm here to let you know you are seen and you are heard, and I am right here with y'all. I feel you. You are not by yourself. That's really the premise of this entire podcast, is to let you all know that, like, we're in this together, because there has been a narrative that everybody in our generation wants to be alone, and nobody knows how to be a real friend, and nobody knows how to be in a relationship. Well, I'm here to tell you that stuff does exist, and this is the community for it. We are the change we want to see. And I know that sounds very generic and corny, but it's true. And this is the start of change that I want to see. It's the start of me being able to share who I am and share my story, and hope that someone else can relate to it, and that someone else can see it for what it is, and get through life with it. I hope my story helps somebody else deal with their issues or their pain or their trauma, because we're going to talk about all of that, y'all. This is literally just the start. This is the very beginning. Um, and I just really am excited for you all to be a part of the journey. So let me introduce myself. Like I said, my name is Millie C. My born name, I should say. My mama hates when I say my government name, but my name is Camille Clark. I currently reside in the lovely city of Nashville, Tennessee. Um, I am 21 years old. Let's see what else. I'm trying to give y'all like fun facts, I guess, so that way y'all know who you're going to be dealing with, pretty much. I mean, you'll learn more about me as I tell my story and as I share more, but I just wanted it to be basically a face to face, well, not even face to face, voice to voice meeting of us. And I love Marvel. I can tell you that right now. I'm looking at this Marvel encyclopedia sitting in my face. Marvel addict. Please don't get to questioning me about who is who and all this other stuff. Just know that I'm in it. I'm a deep dive in Marvel addict. Um, I am the youngest of my mama's kids and my dad's kids too, but we're not gonna talk about him. I am the youngest on both sides. I am my father's only girl. I am my grandmama's baby. Mama, I love you so very much. Um, let's see, what else is there about me? I played volleyball. I was a color guard, because I hate when y'all say flag girl. I was in color guard in high school as well. And I was also the football and basketball manager my senior year of high school. I was a part of Beta Club. I write poetry, which I will eventually be sharing on here for you all to, um, kind of enjoy. What else do I do? I like to sing, even though I can't sing a lick. But one thing about it, I'm still gonna hit a few notes every now and then. I genuinely enjoy music. I eventually, now this is something I have not told very many people, but eventually I would like to get into radio because who gonna sneeze? Excuse me. Sorry, y'all. This is gonna be raw and uncut. So y'all heard me sneeze. I sneezed. Allergy season is upon us, baby. Get ready. Uh, but eventually, like I was saying, I would like to get into radio because my love for talking and my love for music are two of the two of my most prized possessions outside of my love for cooking because I am a chef, aspiring chef, I should say, but I am a chef because I stamp that I'm a chef. Um, so right now I am currently not in school, but I did attend Dalton State. I was in school for business, and we'll talk about college and all that other child stressful stuff later. But I just wanted to give y'all like a quick rundown of who I was and things that are important to me. Family is very important to me. Like I said, I am the baby. However, my relationship with my siblings is very, very important to me. My relationship with my mother and with my grandmother is very, very important to me. Um, I, how do I word this? I enjoy spending time with people and getting to know people. I like to study people. So some of the things you may hear me talk about on this podcast are definitely going to be from me learning and observing from other people. That's important to me as well. I'm detail oriented. Details matter to me. So when people say, "Oh, it's just this," or "It's just something small," that stuff matters. It's very important to me. It's always been important to me. And as detail oriented as I am, OCD just a little bit. Um, Life happens, and I'm clumsy. So I'm detail oriented, but I'm clumsy. That's something y'all should know. So if y'all hear me drop anything or knock anything over, ignore it. Please ignore it. Oh, I've left out one of the best parts about me. I am a Virgo, September 7th, the best month of the year to be born in. You can argue with your mammy if you want to. Like I said, the best month to be born in. Um, this year I will be 22 years old. Wow. Ooh, wait till y'all hear my story. You're gonna be like, girl, you made it to 22? Gosh, life has not been a bucket of daisies, is what I say, to say the least. But I am here, and actually, I'm gonna be transparent. Speaking on that, it was very difficult these past few weeks for me to get the not even the encouragement to have the balls basically to start this podcast, because there were many times where in the past few weeks, even the past month, where I was like, this is not going to happen. Like, I did all this talking about I'm going to start this podcast and it's not going to happen. And because of the challenges I faced in the past month with me moving and not starting school and ending some relationships with some people who have been very pivotal in my life for the most of my life, um these past few weeks and this past month has definitely been an eye opener that made me want to share my story even more. Because honestly, at first, it was very much, I'm not telling y'all that. I'm not finna start this podcast. Don't nobody want to hear me just run my mouth. But y'all do. Because if you didn't, you wouldn't be listening right now. So I said all of this to say that this podcast is very near and dear to my heart. And if you guys have any comments or feedback or just want to tell me anything, please do not hesitate to do so. I am always open to criticism because I take criticism pretty well. That's something else about myself. I think I take criticism pretty well. This is in the mix. Like, y'all are in the mix with me now. I am going to be sharing my story. I will have guests on. I cannot wait for y'all to see who's going to be on here. And just drink your water and mind your business. That's something I am going to start. I'm going to start giving y'all like tips or like little quotes at the end of each episode. So for this one, it's going to be drink your water, maybe smoke a little tree, and mind your business. Thanks for tuning in, you guys. Once again, this is Camille, aka Millie C, and you are in the mix with Millie.